Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to She's the Boss Radio Network. We are a 24-hour, 7 days a week, and we focus on topics to build, strengthen, and inspire, as well as motivate men, women, and the youth from the home to the conference room and around our community. I am your host, Sharon, aka the listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. And this is Sharon's Neighborhood Chat, where your voices will be heard. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to the show. We invite you to be a part of the show as always by calling 443 272 5922. Again, the number is 443 272 5922. Um, Thank you for joining us. You are listening to www dot she's the boss radio.com. You can listen to us on tunein.com, Google, Alexa, and Sirius by saying play She's the Boss Radio. Come on and jump on Shoutcast. Follow us on Facebook at She's the Boss Radio. Follow us on Twitter at She's the Boss Radio with the I at the end, IG. You are listening to WSTBRN. We love to have you to call up and just let us know what your New Year's resolution is. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But can you believe it is the end of the year already? I am looking forward to 2023. I am um, I am so excited about this year for new possibilities, new opportunities. Um, and by the way, we are in a season where we want to do better and be better in our personal life, our relationships, our work relationships, and all around. We want to be independent. We want to work for ourselves this year. Yay. So let's get down to the nitty gritty about New Year's resolutions. So, guys, you know what day it is. It is Saturday. Yay. It's the weekend, and I'm sure you have lots of things to do this weekend. So I appreciate you being where you are right now, listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat. So, guys, you might not know that I am a life coach and relationship coach, and that is I focus on life, relationships, with a new focus on mental illness. You know, that plays a big part of our relationships with others. So on this show, we talk a little bit about everything, which you know that I love talking about relationships. So we all are excited, and I'm always inviting you guys to come on the show and just call up. Let me know what you think about what the topic is. So I always encourage you all to just be a part of the show. Jump on and let's talk this out. I'm going to give you the phone number again, 443 272 5922. I like to know your thoughts on the show. And also, I have a book coming out. It's a book on erotic and provocative poems. So it is on the way. I can't wait for it to be done. It's taking longer than it should be. I'm a little hard headed, you know. Um, my friends were like, "No, I'll help you do it," and I'm like, "No, this company is asking me to do it," and they keep calling. I went that way, so well, you live and learn. So my next book going to be self-published, but anyway, My book is coming out. It's going to be a wonderful book. I can't wait to have you guys to read it. I'm going to read a poem in it, but not today. Not today. But I'm going to keep you posted on the book. Okay, so let's talk about goals versus intentions. Setting conscious New Year's resolutions. And a lot of this information I got from an article called Plenty. Okay, we are into the new year. Wow, 2023. Goodbye, 2022. Although a lot of things negative have happened in 2022, but there was a lot of good things that happened in 2023, and we want to keep the good things going. It is a time for self improvement. Make this the year that you complete your goals and your desires to be more successful and be happy. And this should be an ongoing thing, not just the beginning of the year, but all through the year. Um, let's lose those pounds. Let's learn new skills and also set a course for a different you. Not that you're a bad you, but a different you. We should be moving towards a better us each and every day. Whew. Is it that the idea that we're not already everything we could be, that we are Floyd? And I don't, we are not flawed. I mean, that you are fully responsible for everything that happens to you. Do you agree with that? Are you really in control of everything that happens to you? I disagree in that. Some things happen that is out of your control. And that's why we have to be focused on the things that are important to us. Despite what we might want to think, we don't control everything around us. Do you know that working on our mistakes and lead can lead to breakthroughs and chances to encounter with old acquaintances? If we just let things happen, if we be intentional on what we want and where we go, there's a lot of opportunities that we miss along the way because we're not focused, we're not being intentional about what we want and how to get to where we want to be, which plays a big part and role in our lives. So where does that leave us? Or in this new season of our lives, a new year, a new you. What do you think about that? Goals and intentions are related, but different. Goals denote that you hope to achieve with your life. Goals denote what you hope to achieve with your life. Intentions denote how you hope to be as you live that life. Your intentions are how you hope and you would like to live your life through your goals. And we all know that a goal is just a goal without action. Without action, it's just talk. It's just a goal. It's just something I like to do. I would like I would like to learn how to fly a helicopter. But if you don't put that in action to go to classes or do what it takes to be in that position where you can do what your heart desires. If you don't focus on it and you just say, well, it's just a goal, it's just something that you just want to do, you're not passionate about it. So when we are intentional and we setting these goals, we need to be in the mindset of being focused and driven to do what it is that we want to do. Is this goal, is it not a goal? Is it a goal? Is it something you want to do? Is it something that you're thinking about? Is it something that you're passionate about? Is it something that gives you joy when you think about it? It shouldn't be, um, a goal should not be something that you dread doing. It should be something that motivates you to be a better person, to do things in a better way, to better your life. Be the best parent you can be. Be the best teacher you can be. Be the best nurse you can be. Be the best radio host personality you can be. Be the best of who you want to be. And your goals, you know, is something that you write down. You don't just write it down and just look at it every now and then and say, oh, I didn't accomplish that, because you're not going to accomplish it if you don't pay attention to it, if you don't write it down and look at it often. Goals can help us walk with purpose instead of stumbling down the path. If you don't have a goal, then, it's just, who wants to go through life without goals? You just going through life, just walking willy nilly, just whatever, whatever. You don't get any further than you are right now, today. But goals are only a part of the story. Goals are outcome oriented goals, focus on what you want at the end. There's a goal, and you have to focus to the end of the goal to see it. Intentions, on the other hand, are based on inputs, what you want to bring to the process, which is the action. Are you still with me? If you're not, if you are, let's talk about it. 443-272-5922. What are your goals? What are your desires? Ask yourself that. What do you want out of 2023 that you didn't accomplish in 2022? Intentions describes how we like to feel as you start walking. Because intentions are you walking, which is an action. And you need action to fulfill your goal. Just be aware of our own power, and let's be humble and graceful and be intentional with our goals. We can miss most of our journey, miss out on the journey that's ahead of us. Intentions help us to stay right here in the presence where life can actually find us. The wonders comes in the walking. Your power comes from you getting up, showing action, and walking towards the end so you can see your purpose, your desires come to life. We are about to go to break, and we'll come back and finish this.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Jenny James for Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner. You've probably been home a lot more. Maybe you have kids like me who spill all the time, and you've noticed that your carpet's not looking so good. Why don't you call Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner? They use a dry extraction service, so you won't have wet carpet all day long, and you can get back to doing the things you love with your family immediately. And it's a way to make your room healthier while improving your indoor air quality. You can do tile, slate, granite, ceramic, area rugs, and yes, they're pet friendly too. Why don't you get a free, no obligation estimate today? NeatlyDoneSanAntonio.com.
Beauty's in the eye. We complicate things when all along it's just perfect as it is. Beauty is from within. It's how you feel, not as how others see you. Skincare shouldn't be complicated. She's the Boss believes skincare should be nurturing, easy to use, smell delicious, feel refreshing, and look incredible. She's the Boss Cosmetics and Skincare brings you our botanical-based skincare line that's gentle, uncomplicated, and extremely effective for men, women, and youth. Feel confident and radiate a power glow that flows from the inside out. Exude an assurance that extends from the home into the conference room. Visit us at www.shes-the-boss.com or call us at 866-494-5945 to get yours today.
Information is power. Learning from active professionals? That's priceless. Functional Training Zone. It's career awareness you can't get in the classroom. Become a trainer. Make a difference. Visit functionaltrainingzone.net.
You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think? She's the boss. Radio Network.
We are back and we're talking about setting goals and being intentional. It's great to consider what you want to achieve this year, but don't forget to ask yourself a more important question. What do you want to experience in life? And that is the question. What experience do you want to see in your life this year that you didn't see last year? Let's take away all those negative things that happen and just focus on the positive. And then, sometimes you have to sit back and just really think about what you want and what you are going to do about getting the desires that you want, the goals that you want to achieve. And sometimes that means letting go of some things, letting go of some people. You know what I'm talking about. Some people just hold you back from your goals and you just miss your journey. You feel like you're destined for greatness, but you got this bag of rocks that you're dragging behind you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go and let God. Let God take the wheel. So I'm just saying, if we want to be a better person, we want to take care of ourselves. We want to just embrace life because life is too short to just be out there without a goal or passion or purpose. How to attain your New Year's resolutions. Make it meaningful, value driven solution. Make it meaningful. Make it mean something. Make it mean something to you, not necessarily to anyone else. Because your goal may not be your mama's goal. Your goal may not be your sister's goal. Your goal is your goal. So make it meaningful. Let it make it mean something. You know, get super. You have to be super specific with how you'll work towards your goal. Know how you're going to do it. Sit back and think about it. Plan it out. Break your solutions down into mini goals. Okay. Don't just say, I'm going to write a book this year. But let's take it step by step. Okay? Let's think about what type of book you want to write. How you going to do it? How long it's going to take? Writing a book is not just like writing words on a paper. It's a process. So each step, don't just say you are going, I'm going to be a better person. Because now you got to work on being a better person. Break it down. I'm not going to be mean. Okay, that's one step. I'm going to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. It might be, I need to stop drinking so much alcohol so I can be a better person. Take baby steps. Don't try to do everything in one day. Don't try to do everything in 6 months. Break it down. And when you break it down, you will feel so much better about your goals and the outcome because now you can see step by step how you are progressing. So break your solutions down into mini goals. And make your mini goals, make it fun and rewarding. Reward yourself. Okay, I did this. I'm so happy. What makes me happy is shopping. I like going to Mac. I like trying on makeup. I like not so much trying on clothes because a lot of places you can't try on clothes right now. But do things that you want to do. Treat yourself to a massage. Take care of yourself. And be prepared for when you mess up or want to quit. Sometimes we mess up, things don't go our way, we ready to quit. And if you mess up and you ready to quit so easily, then maybe this isn't what you want to do. Because sometimes failing, is an opportunity to find a different way to do it. It's like riding down the road, you run into some construction, and you're like, oh wow, it's construction. How I'm going to get around it? How I'm going to get to my destination? Go around the distraction and get back on course. If you got GPS, it would take you and they would give you a detour. And it will ask you, do you want to stay in this traffic or you want to take a quicker route? Who wants to stay in the traffic? So just, keep moving, go around these distractions, look and focus on your goal destination. And, that is so important to, I guess, yourself, what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it. Okay. From a few people who do manage to follow through with their intentions, we can learn one important lesson. Reaching your goal is not just doing it. It's not just doing it. It's about changing the way you do things, changing your mindset, making good decisions, and knowing what you want. Step up and get things done. But in order to be successful with something, as big as a New Year's resolution, you need two important things: an emotional connection. And that's one of the most important things. Having emotional connection to what it is that you desire in your outcome and strategy that will get you there. So if you have no emotional connection to something, then that's not what you need to be doing. So if you're doing something for someone else, because someone else says you're good at it, that you should be doing this. If you don't have a emotional connection, don't do it because your heart isn't in it. And that is why a lot of New Year's resolutions are about to fail. So we're going to come back from a break and we'll continue.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
Yeah, that's the sound of today's business community. It's a dog-eat-dog world and only the strong survive. The challenge is navigating the ever-changing business environment to put your business in the forefront. So how does your business keep up with the changes? That's where She's the Boss Network comes in. She's the Boss Network is an internet media network that's been helping businesses like yours get the exposure that you're looking for at reasonable cost by way of radio and video. They'll help you stay successful by navigating change and seeing the big picture. After She's the Boss Network analyzes your business and marketing strategies, you'll start to see a media presence like you've never seen in your business before. And She's the Boss Network doesn't stop there. They use their findings to create a practical plan of action, a plan that will get your business from where you are to where you need to be. There you go. Lock those dogs up for good by giving She's the Boss Network a call at 866-494-5945, extension 101, or by checking their website at she'sthebossradio.com. Again, that's 866-494-5945, extension 101, or she'sthebossradio.com.
Hey, I'm Jenny James for Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner. You've probably been home a lot more. Maybe you have kids like me who spill all the time, and you've noticed that your carpet's not looking so good. Why don't you call Neatly Done Carpet Cleaner? They use a dry extraction service, so you won't have wet carpet all day long, and you can get back to doing the things you love with your family immediately. And it's a way to make your room healthier while improving your indoor air quality. You can do tile, slate, granite, ceramic, area rugs, and yes, they're pet friendly too. Why don't you get a free, no obligation estimate today? NeatlyDoneSanAntonio.com.
Information is power. Learning from active professionals? That's priceless. Functional Training Zone. It's career awareness you can't get in the classroom. Become a trainer. Make a difference. Visit functionaltrainingzone.net.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
We're back. You are listening to WSTBRN, Insurance Neighborhood Chat. We are talking about New Year's resolutions and being intentional. We left off at emotional connections. So I was saying before we went to break that if you don't have an emotional connection, what it is that you're trying to achieve, maybe that's not the goal that you want because you're not going to keep it. I'm going to say it right now. You're not going to keep it. You're going to be disappointed with your outcome because your heart isn't in it and you can't do it for anyone else. So, sounds easy enough. Just don't do it. Just follow your heart when it comes to setting your goals. So, it's not surprisingly that most goals don't get fulfilled because we just set the goal. We don't work it into action. A lot of times we don't stay passionate to it. We don't stay emotionally connected to that goal. You say you want to do it and you find yourself doing something else. So I have a couple of reasons why people fail with their New Year's resolution. We try it just to do it. Like I mentioned before, I just have to do it. You can't just do it. You can't just do it. You got to have passion in it. You got to have emotion built in it. Because a solution implies more than one simple action. To reach your biggest goal, you need to have a smart schedule in place that is able to get you there. You got to have a roadmap to get you there. When you go on vacation, when you take that bus trip to Atlantic City, that bus driver, he got a road map. He know how to get from Baltimore to New York City. And he follows that to the destination. We don't have priorities. Most people make many New Year's resolutions at once and end up failing all of them. You can't focus on too many things at once. So, learning to recognize the nice to haves versus the must haves is essential. So, you have to know what's the difference. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to have. Or I have to do this. My life depends on it. My livelihood depends on it. We focus on the what instead of. We focus on the what instead of the why. Lack of motivation is one of the biggest resolution killers there is. And that goes with being emotionally connected. It's not enough to know what you want to do. You have to know exactly why this is important to you and why you need it now. And I think that's the biggest thing in a nutshell. To know what you want to do, you have to know exactly why this is important. Ask yourself, why is this important? Why am I doing this? Ask your why. And that would tell you if is this the right goal for you. Why? Why is this important? Is it just important because it's important to someone else? Is it important to you? We're unprepared for, for doubt and criticism. When someone starts to make you doubt what you're doing or criticize something that you're doing, they are telling you that what your goals and desires are not important. It shouldn't be important to you. It should be important to them. And that is not cool. Don't let doubt and criticism stop you from doing what it is that motivates you. No matter how motivated you are, there always comes a point where things get tough. And you ask yourself, what the hell I'm doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? For what? It's too hard. Nothing is too hard if you really want it. Others might question your new goals and habits too. Being prepared to deal with these stumbling blocks can be the difference between success and failure. So I hope you guys are listening because we want you to be successful and not fail in 2023. 2023 is here right now. And it ain't going to wait for nobody because before you know it, it's going to be 2024. And you have not accomplished nothing that you wanted to accomplish in 2023, which you didn't accomplish in 2021 or 22. So let's get this thing going. Let's be successful and let's get our desires. Let's be happy. Let's I don't know. You might want to lay on the beach at a new beach, just lay out and do a podcast or something. I don't know. That's if that's your desire, do it. Let's do it and get it done. Put some action in it. We don't set micro goals. We don't set micro goals. Small goals like we talked about earlier. Setting big goals is great, but what most people don't realize is that there are dozens of micro goals they need to reach and hundreds of individual tasks they need to complete throughout the year in order to get to where you want to go. So there's a lot of little steps, a lot of things that play in the background to get you to where you need to go, especially if they're large um, goals that you're trying to achieve. We want too much too fast. Ooh, I'm telling you, we want to get rich fast. We want to do it fast. When it comes to scheduling goals throughout the year, most people set the bar way, way, way too high. Either they are too impatient with themselves or they simply bad at estimating how long things take. And then you get discouraged. Then you want to quit. Then you want to give up. As a result, they fail to reach their goals in time and lose motivation. And all these things I'm saying, we all have gone through it. We have all gone through it. Fell short of our goals. Steps to achieve your New Year's resolution. Now that we know the reason why so many people fail, so much of, I fail a lot of times with my New Year's resolution. So let's make sure that this year will be different. We're going to develop a system with 4 steps that's incredibly simple to copy and sure to help you reach your goals. Provide you really get stuck. Here are a few of the things we need to achieve our goals. Identify the desired change and set priorities. Think about that. Start off with a brainstorm to identify what it is that you want to change. And sometimes it's not changing a lot. It's being focused. Change of focus and concentration. You may be doing good right now. Your business is thriving. Your family is happy. But you can do better. You can always do better. When you stop growing, you stop moving. So let's identify what we want to change. There really is no better tool for this than a mind map. A mind mapping is intuitive. It fosters a free flow of ideas and it lets us capture your thoughts almost as fast as they appear in your mind. You can use a pen, paper if you want, but I personally use the online tool, Mind Master, because it's very simple and you can easily rearrange topics and edit ideas after you've written them down. And when you write down things and you focus on looking over stuff, it comes to your mind easier. It motivates you because you see it on paper. So we are going to go to break and we'll come back and we'll finish this up.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
Beauty's in the eye. We complicate things when all along it's just perfect as it is. Beauty is from within. It's how you feel, not as how others see you. Skincare shouldn't be complicated. She's the Boss believes skincare should be nurturing, easy to use, smell delicious, feel refreshing, and look incredible. She's the Boss Cosmetics and Skincare brings you our botanical-based skincare line that's gentle, uncomplicated, and extremely effective for men, women, and youth. Feel confident and radiate a power glow that flows from the inside out. Exude an assurance that extends from the home into the conference room. Visit us at www.shes-the-boss.com or call us at 866-494-5945 to get yours today.
Bored with the traditional wedding, birthday, or special occasion celebrations? Do you feel like you just don't want all of the pressure of coordinating your own event? Do your friends all seem to become professional event planners for your memorable moments? Are you thinking of getting engaged and want a romantic way of doing it? Let us design it for you. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Let our photographers help you to make a statement. Want to make an impression with a beautiful arrangement? Speak with our floral designers. Zeal Enterprises, an all-inclusive event management company that provides complete consulting and coordinating services for weddings, anniversaries, reunions, theme and birthday parties, festivals, conventions, and conferences. Our team of professionals are excited to work with you. Call today, 866-494-5945, or go online to www.zealbnr.com to begin designing your event. Remember, in everything you do, do it with zeal.
We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. The internet's best choice for music. She's the boss. Radio Network.
We're back. And we were talking about setting goals and being intentional with those goals. One other step that we need to do to keep our New Year's resolutions flowing is to find the why and the purpose for times of doubt. So when you start to doubt yourself, just go back to why you're doing it. So be prepared because there are going to be times sometimes when you're going to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Or someone is going to ask you why you doing it, and you tell them your why, and they don't understand your why. So be prepared to stand strong on your why. That's your motivation behind each of your resolutions. Why do you need to make these changes in your life? And what will happen if you don't? Write it down. At least 3 reasons for each of your goals. If you find that multiple things, just don't make sense to you, change it. Change it. A successful resolution has to defend yourself not only against your own excuses, your own excuses. I'm really too tired to work out today. That's an excuse. But also against criticism and disproving looks from friends and families. Now, you know, your family a lot of times don't understand. They want you to be the same person you were last year and the year before. Sometimes your friends want you to stay on the same level as they. They don't want you to be better or achieve your goals. These sorts of comments can really get you down. Yeah. Get you questioning yourself. You know, the haters won't be able to stop you from getting where you want to be if you're focused, you have a emotional connection to what you're doing, and you have a strong why. Get your mindset, get that mind map, and type in all the excuses, mean comments and stupid questions that you can think of. If you already know any good questions, answers, arguments, write them down as well. Then you'll be well prepared for what comes your way. You'll be able to stand on what it is that you want to do, no matter what anybody else say or think you should do, or even if they don't like what your goals are, if they don't like what you're trying to do, don't let someone tell you you can't do it. Just remember, these are your goals. You need to be intentional in all that you do, all that you say. You have to be strong. I'm saying you have to be strong this year. Do the things that you want to do. Fulfill your desires. That's what God wants from us. God wants us to be happy. He provides food for us, a shelter. He put opportunities right in front of us. Now we choose not to see those opportunities because we're focused on something else. Then your goal need to be reevaluated. Go back to why it is that this is a goal for you. Go back to what this will look like if I achieve this goal and what it will look like if I don't achieve this goal. So those are the most important things that should be on your mind. Your why. Why is this important? Be intentional and just believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Have faith that you're going to do it. You're going by the end of this year, if you stay focused and on the road, you will be so far ahead of yourself that you're not going to be able to stand yourself. You're going to be so happy to see your end goal right in front of you. You're achieving it. It's yours. So, for this year resolution, be intentional. This year, I want to encourage you to add something deeper to your New Year's resolution. As you reflect on your goals, think about your intentions. Think about your why. Think about what it is that you are so passionate about. think about what it will look like if you just happen to achieve it. What would that look like for you? What would that look like for your family if you just achieve what you set out to achieve by setting your goals and being intentional and unapologetical? Don't apologize because what you want is not what someone else wants. Don't apologize. Keep it moving. Stay strong. Stay true to what it is that you're trying to do, and you will be successful. I'm telling you, I guarantee it, you will be successful. You stay focused, you stay motivated, be intentional. And my final words of today is thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this show. Until next week, next time, and stay tuned for the Nurses Lounge. So I want to say, enjoy your day, enjoy your weekend. I love you, and I see you next week. Hey guys, it's your girl Sharon, aka The Listener, where your voices will be heard and not ignored. You are listening to Sharon's Neighborhood Chat on She's the Boss Radio.